We have a friend today on the show.
Yes, one we've had before.
Yes, and what an amazing story this lady has, and what a passion that she has to help people in recovery. And she has got an event coming up to support that passion of hers. And so let's just get right into it and welcome Miss Julie Waters.
Good morning, Vince. Good morning, Gina.
Good morning.
Well, let's just jump right into this. Tell us about the Hub City Classic.
Yeah, I'm real excited about our Hub City Classic 5K, 10K, and 1 mile fun run. This is an event that is put on by the Jace Waters Foundation. It is our primary source of raising funds for the foundation, and that we help others that are in recovery to be able to continue that through transitional living and sober living programs. So the Hub City Classic is held in the Hub City of Baldwin County, Robertsdale, Alabama. It will be at the Honeybee Park, April 2nd. That's a Saturday. And the first race begins at 8 a.m. And we're excited about doing some things a little bit different this year. We're adding vendors because our goal is to make this more a community event where we can raise awareness and give resources and education for recovery and addiction. So we're excited about having our vendors out there for information, along with music and food and prizes, raffles, a lot of different things. It's going to be great.
Vince and I plan on being a vendor there as well.
Yeah, we're going to set up our tent there. So when you show up and you see Back Porch Chats or Now Sober tent, please come on over and introduce yourselves and get to meet us. We'd love to meet y'all. That's the what, this Hub City community, all that stuff. But the why, I think it's important that we take a moment and talk about the why just a little bit more, Julie.
Well, this all started when I lost my son to an overdose in 2016. And at the time when Jace was in recovery, he had come to me saying, Mom, we need to help those that are struggling with addiction. And so he and I had worked on several projects, but sadly, he lost his struggle with addiction. But I wanted to continue his legacy of helping others. He was not going to be just another statistic. His death was not going to be in vain. He was gone, I was here, and so I wanted to carry this on. So I established the Jace Waters Foundation in 2017 to help carry on his legacy of helping others that are struggling with addiction and their families.
And I think it's so important nowadays with fentanyl and all the overdoses. So many of the younger people that are in this program simply run out of time because of this overdose problem. Just saw where the Baldwin County Public Health said that in 2021, the overdoses doubled from 2020. We had twice as many drug overdoses in 2021 than just in Baldwin County. So that's important. And what you do is you take these funds and you scholarship people that go to the various treatment centers, as you say, kind of help them get over that hump. Because when people want to recover, when they finally get it, it takes a little while. Sometimes they have to go in 2 or 3 times and all that sort of stuff, and they need help. So you're really supporting these people and supporting the treatment centers, these other places, so that they can actually provide those services through your scholarship. So this is very, very important, especially in this time of recovery in our communities with the overdose problems, that we support it in that way. And
yes, Vince, it shows, actually, research has shown that there is a 50% increase in relapse after treatment if they don't travel into sober living or transitional. So with that, we reduce that relapse rate 50% if we can get them from treatment into sober living.
Yeah, see, and that's the deal, and that's the vehicle that you provide, Julie. There's this attitude out there that if I get them into treatment, that's the finish line, and it's not even the starting line. Families that recover or have a 65% chance of being able to help their loved ones stay sober if they will choose to do the work that they need to do, and then if they go on and do that. So I know I'm talking a little bit, but I'm passionate that's why we're going to go be vendors. Really, I'm passionate about what you do at the Jace Waters Foundation. So,
And you're absolutely right, because, connection is the opposite of addiction, not sobriety. And
right.
I am trying to get our communities connected, and the Hub City Classic is one way to do that. And families and communities need to come out and they find that there are resources. There is hope. There's help. They do not have to travel this alone. They should not travel this alone.
There you go.
And so, because that was one of the things that was a problem. I didn't realize there was help out there when Jace was struggling. And it's a terrible thing to go through alone, and you do not have to. So
Right.
that needs to be just the bottom statement. You do not have to.
That's so good. And you know what I love? You're one of those people that you're putting putting footsteps where your words are. To take my hat off to you and let us know, and we'll see you that Saturday. But if you want to know more about this Julie and Jace Waters story, we're going to put a link to a podcast in this YouTube and
Right.
that we're doing in the podcast, to go back and hear Julie's and Jace's complete story. What a touching story.
We'll have the link, yes, in the description, along with a link to the website for Hub City Classic. So you can go ahead and register in there. And do you have a support page in there, a link in there where they can donate outside of, just racing?
Yes, there is. There's a link on the website. There's also on the Facebook page, there's a donate that they can donate to the foundation.
Okay, so if you aren't able to attend the event, but you still want to support Julie Waters and the Jace Waters Foundation, you can feel free to hit that link and go ahead and support it that way.
All right, we're going to close this out.
Mm-hmm.
Just a real quick hit here. Julie, thank you for what you do. I know you are a huge supporter. Every time you turn around, you're willing to work and do stuff. It's time for us to support you and what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you. Thank you, Gina.